Hi, everyone. For you to be here, you're probably looking up probably the word wisdom. And I'm here to explain to you what wisdom is quickly, and then we'll get into it. Now, I'm on a dictionary here, and it says the quality of having experience, knowledge, and a good judgment, the quality of being wise. That's what it says. And then the fact of being based on sensible and wise thinking. This is what wisdom is. Some questioned the wisdom of building the dam so close to the active volcano. You see, wisdom is you don't build the dam next to the active volcano, right? So I'm putting this channel together for wisdom. I'm a man who is over 60 years old. I've learned from my mistakes and my accomplishments in my life. And one thing I did learn is that I don't make too many mistakes. I didn't make too many mistakes in my life. So I've been thinking wise for a long time. Rational thinking comes into it. And I've got a crazy down there. I love the UK. There's a guy down there just yelling into the air. People in the UK, I've noticed lately, are yelling in the streets and just screaming at the top of their heads. Basically, what they're screaming about are issues with society or issues in their lives. How do we stop this horror that's happening? Anyway, back to wisdom. I have raised children. I've had apprentices in my life, and I've had to give wisdom to them. These are all the people around me. I've always given out the best advice as possible. I've always felt responsible for the advice I give out. It has to be, I have to know what I'm talking about. Otherwise, I will not talk about it unless I want to learn more about it. But I will not give people advice on something I don't know. And that's called being wise, because I take responsibility for every word I say to people. These people come back to me and their lives have changed. They realized the advice I gave them was quite sensible and rational. Sometimes they go off and go off and make the mistake, and then they have to deal with me. Then they have to deal with me. But we get the car back on the road again. I do this for young people. They need that advice. It's no use going for advice from people their own age. They don't have any experience. I'm keeping up with the times. Look what I'm doing. I'm a YouTuber now, and this is what I'm going to be doing till I drop dead. I think I quite like this, and I'm really getting good with the editing program, DaVinci, that I'm using. I'm getting fast now. Cut, snip, and on and on. And I'm learning new skills. Life hasn't stopped. That's what I want people to understand. Life has not stopped. It doesn't stop till you drop dead. If you try to maintain the status quo in your life, well, that's where you're going to struggle. That's where you struggle, trying to maintain that status quo. I want things this way. I learned how to do them this way, and this is how they're going to be. That's what drives you into a head case. You can't do that. You still have to live like a young teenager. Your whole life has to be at that tempo of a teenager where you're looking for adventure, you're looking for opportunities, and you're looking for something different to do. You're looking for experiences. This sort of stuff, if you try to stop this in your life, that's when you have a hard time. I've seen it in people my age. I don't fight it. If I wasn't doing what I do now, I'd be mad. I'd be a head case. This is moving on. I'm adjusting myself to a new generation, to a new future. I'm not sitting around with my hands crossed saying, I've had my time. I'm ready to retire. There's no such thing as retiring. No such thing. You can't sort of from one day to another say, snap, oh, that's it. I'm not doing anything anymore. That ain't going to work. And if you retire and you're bored off your face, even when there's nothing to do, I'm going to find something to do like this. And I'm challenging myself with this to see, can I do something with it? And life goes on. And if I do manage to do something with it, well, then I'm able to share. I didn't put all this experience on my back just so I can keep it to myself. I love to teach young people and make them understand. I like to teach them skills. I like to teach them skills, the skills that I know. I like to make them understand what a toolbox is and how to use a toolbox. And then you'll understand how to use life. I use life like a toolbox. Money is a tool. I do my job with it, and that's it. People are tools. That's a joke. I like to do one-liners. I've been in construction for so long, and plus I got my wife with me all day. Just to brighten up her day, I crack one-liners. But you can use people like a tool. I use this person this way. I use that person that way. Once your head adjusts itself, that's what you have, resources around you. And you've got to use them correctly to get results. If you can't use them correctly, hell, I can give you $1 million tomorrow and you could be broke in a month. That's a head case. That is a head case. You probably say to yourself, no, I wouldn't. It'd take me at least a year. But you're still running out of money because you don't know how to make it.